Okay, we're live. Let's do a quick audio check as always. Okay, we're live. Let's do a quick audio check as always. It sounds pretty good. I'm eating a hard candy right now, so if it sounds like there's something in my mouth, there is. Okay, hello and welcome everyone. I'm Ducky O'Brien, and today we'll be returning to the world of No Man's Sky. You know, like when I have a new save file, like I used to do my playthrough series using a new save file, so we had a lot of goals to do, right? Like, you know, unlocking everything, etc. But I'm using my main save file now, and it's just like, what do I do? What do I do every time I play? Man. And so I always end up doing random stuff. Like I just we'll do the weekend event though. Yeah. I think about a lot of things. A lot of things of pertaining to life in general, but that was a nice warp effect. It was like oil, and that's the first time I've seen that. If I was thinking about like, what if what would it be like to be alone for the rest of your life? And I was like, you know what? It wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing, you know? Kind of, I'm kind of okay with being alone. I don't know why people are so afraid of it. It's not like you feel less alone when you're surrounded by people. In fact, you feel more alone sometimes. It's not ideal, but it's not necessarily terrible. There's benefits too, like you can focus all of your efforts on achieving one thing. Oh, what is this? Oh, is this like the Korvax thingamabob? That's why I kind of like No Man's Sky. Before, I don't like the multiplayer aspect. I like feeling lonely in a game. And No Man's Sky was one of the few games that nailed that feeling. You know, the funny thing is I kept asking my friends, hey, you want to play No Man's Sky with me? And they're like, heck no. So, you know, that's one thing adding to the sense of no loneliness. No one wanted to play the game with you. And then, like, when you're playing the game, you just don't see anyone. I really like that aspect. And then when you met someone, it was like a magical moment that didn't happen often. It was something I thought was really neat and unique to No Man's Sky. And people might disagree, but that's what I liked about the game. Okay. Well, what the? What is that? What the heck is going on right now? What is this? Why am I in the atmosphere? Oh, is that a dust tornado? It's the first time I've seen that. Okay, that's cool, but very annoying. Uh-oh. Okay, Where? That's very annoying. Where's my indium? Alright. Man, No Man's Sky always surprises me because they keep adding this stuff into the game and, you know, I never know what to expect. Not again. It looks beautiful though, with this. It'll be funny if you were playing on permadeath and you just straight up die to that. Hmm. See, I hate this. I hate looking at planets and seeing all these communication, not the stations, but like the message beacons and people spamming messages on the planet. All these bases littering planets. Feels like it's clutter a little bit. Junk. Oh my goodness, just keeps flinging me. This is actually a nice way to travel though. Whoa, I'm going so fast. Okay. How much indium do I need? Okay. I'm so far away. Hmm? That's my delivery point? Do I already have activated indium? I don't understand. Hmm. I should probably mine more, because I don't know how much I need. The Excuse me, sir. Rude much? Okay. I don't like how your environmental shields run out so fast now. Doesn't make sense. I'll farm a bit more and then I'll go deliver it. Because I don't want to use up my own stockpile. My own inventory of activated indium. Okay, that's probably enough. Gonna go into the atmosphere and then just pulse jump to there. Uh, where was it again? I do like the target sweep system better than the coordinate based one because that one you could just be kind of off and then you have to go do it again. Whereas this one is you're never last, so I think it's a huge improvement. Although it does take away a little bit of the mystery though. But you know what? It was such a hassle. Yeah, this spam is what I'm talking about. Hey, what is this? I hate this. I hate that spam. Even the world of No Man's Sky is being cluttered with ads, basically. I don't recognize a difference in how the game looks right now. What are my settings? Hmm. I like how they keep improving the game though. Oh, that was a very easy quest though. Think I did lose a little bit from my personal stash though, which is fine. Should we just call it there? Just end the stream after 20 minutes? I'm gonna go, Hey, what's up, dude? What's up, Stand man? Look at this. Is this new? I like this a lot. It looks awesome. The warping effect. Wait, where am I right now? I don't recognize the system. Awesome as always. That's good to hear. I did not finish the second expedition, by the way. It was bugged for me. I was very sad about that. Oh, look, it's different. What is this? What is this? What in the world? Is this something they added recently? I don't understand. What is this? Hmm? What does this do? What the heck? Station core? What the? Do you know what this is? I've never seen this before. Oh my god, there's so much, like, there's just too much new stuff in No Man's Sky. Guess I didn't learn all the Viking words yet. Wow, man. It always impresses me with how much stuff they just keep adding. I have no idea what this is. What is a station override? I don't even know what that is. Hmm. Did they add words? Because I swear I learned all of them. Perhaps. Mayhaps. I check on wrapping Christmas presents? Yeah. You're like, oh, what a pleasant surprise. Plate? Never really thought Vikings would use plates. Hmm. Yeah, like this is the first time I've seen this, and I don't know what it does. I don't even know what a station override is. Like, what does it do? Where do I even get it? Hmm. I already have exocrafts, dude, though. What the heck? Explore as you're born to? You're right, you're right. It's the whole point of the game. What? I already have an overseer. What is this? It's kind of buggy, though. What is this? Yo, I'm pretty sure they added new words, because I maxed out on words. I was farming knowledge stones. What is the new total? What's the new max on these? Hmm. Okay, we can still do missions. Gak and Korvax. Alright. My goal was to max out one save file and get literally everything possible. Like, I don't know what some of the stuff I'm missing is, though. I can look at a wiki. think some things are just like gone. But yeah. I think this is the living ship stuff, right? Yeah, living ship stuff. I didn't do that on this save file yet. Like random stuff that I'm missing. I don't know what it is. Hmm. See, this part I really liked because you learn that the travelers are basically the brain scan of the creator of the simulation. And that's why you have free will versus these other NPCs, which are seemingly lifeless and robotic. And it makes sense because everything's a simulation. And I really like that aspect of No Man's Sky too. I don't like how the NPCs move around now because it seems like they're more real. I wish they just stood in one spot because it made more sense then. Like, they're a simulation, they're not really real. So they had programming. It felt a little lifeless, you know. Okay. Actually, let's go hunt down knowledge stones today then. There are a lot of things in No Man's Sky that appear janky at first, but like if you know the lore, it makes sense. Like it actually made sense why things were a certain way. Whether it was intentionally by design or not, that's a different matter, but it just worked. Okay. Deathly green anomaly. Hmm. Oh, trade? Eh. I don't want to trade. Goodbye. Oh, fine, I'll talk to you. What do you want? Eh. Goodbye. We'll farm a few knowledge stones and call it for today. I remember hitting the learn nothing new message for the knowledge stones though. So I feel like they added new words, or I unlearned words somehow. I don't even understand. Okay. You are like you didn't make it yourself. Like you're not the creator in the game, but you're a brain scan of the creator. So the reason why the Atlas did that was like maybe the creator can solve the problems in the simulation because there's something wrong with the Atlas and it's dying and it's afraid of that. So they're like maybe the creator can help fix this. So then they created a copy of the creator of the simulation, the Atlas, and that's what travelers are. That's why they're unique. But the actual creator is outside of the Atlas. We don't know what the world outside the Atlas looks like. That's why the story is nice, because to get that ending, you need to build the Atlas V3 pass, and then you have to visit stations that have the V3 door and unlock it, and you have to get the right room that tells you this. It's like a little cutscene. We saw it earlier. That's like the true quote-unquote ending to the narrative in the game in terms of the lore. And there's so much more lore outside of that if you keep exploring. Like little tidbits here and there, especially if you interact with the monuments. What a fantastic way to tell a story. It's there and you're like finding little bits of information and records left behind. And you're putting stuff together. And that's why all three races act pretty much the same. They're pretty homogenous. Like the Gek, the Viking, and the Korvax. So I think it's pretty neat. It's kind of like a bittersweet discovery because you realize that, you know, you're not real yourself. And this world isn't real, but you still want to explore it. You know, you still want to. That feeling of discovery never really left you. That desire to discover, I should say. So that's why I really like this game, you know. That very extremely lonely feeling, the feeling of solitude and traveling. Hold on, that got censored. Give me 1 second. YouTube is a default chat level. I think they're aimed at kids because they censor almost everything. Both blue and red pill at the same time, yeah. Of course, I think everyone likes freedom. Although it is a lot easier when you don't have freedom and everything's already decided for you. You know, it's a easy life. You don't have to think about anything. You're not responsible for anything. But I think everyone wants freedom deep inside. Yeah, like I have a deep yearning to be free to make my own decisions and, you know, try to live my own life the way that I want to. Even though it'll be harder, I think it's more worth it because it's yours. There's something rewarding about trying to accomplish a goal or task, doing it on your own, and then getting it done. You know, if someone does it for you. Like if you use cheats in a video game, it gets so boring so fast for me because I didn't earn anything. I didn't learn anything. I didn't earn anything. It's incredibly unsatisfying. It's satisfying for a very short term. Kind of unrelated to the topic at hand, but it made me think about stuff like that. I don't see any knowledge stones here. This is very... we'll go to a better planet then. I think they added more words because I maxed out knowledge stones for 2 of the 3 races, and now I have more words to learn. So either the game is deleting my word progress every time I boot up the game, which is a serious bug, or they're adding more words in. But I don't remember reading any patch logs saying they did so. Very strange. Okay. Oh my god, why can't just give me a free explore? There we go, free look. Alright. We'll go... We'll go there. Yeah, there's no challenge if you use cheats. Also, it just... There's no... I don't know, it feels like you took a shortcut and it doesn't feel fun. For me, you know, so that's why I don't understand hackers in games, because like they didn't earn it. How is that fun? I need a temperate planet. What kind of planet is this? Forsaken? What's that? Okay. We'll go here. Look at this. Oh, looks so good. That effect. Trippy. Although I did enjoy the old one too. Taharao. Alright. Bleak planet. Ugh. Icebound planet. Why can't we have like a nice temperate planet, you know? Airless moon. What about this one? Gamma intensive planet. Caustic planet. Oh man. Alright, I guess we'll try the gamma intensive planet, you know? It's hard to spell, yeah. I'm gonna unlock the station first. You know what I was thinking about too? Like, I don't know if you think this way too, but I try not to be judgmental, you know, like judge a book by its cover. So the saying is. But it's really hard not to when you see someone physically, right? But the nice thing about the internet is when you're interacting with someone and you can't see them and you don't know anything about them, you generally just like everyone, right? You think you see the unlimited potential people have. So like I was thinking about this, and that means that like, you know, I don't know what it is about the human mind, but like you form these. I'm trying to think about what I'm trying to say here. It's like you. I can't think of the phrase I'm trying to say here. But yeah, like it's like weird, you know what I'm saying? Like when you meet someone in person, you tend to judge a person based on their appearance or their behavior, you know, more harshly. When you meet someone online, you can't do that, you know, because you don't see them, you don't hear them, you know, it's just through text. So then you're communicating with the essence of that person, like their their true self, if that makes sense. You're stripping away all the things that are superficial and surface level, right? And then you see that that person has a lot of potential in terms of accomplishing anything, like doing things. Like if you're in a video game community, you recognize that people can do amazing things, right? At least, especially when you put people together. But then when you meet people in real life in person, I feel like that aspect kind of disappears a little bit because you're too focused on what's on the outside. So I'm just wondering why that is, or maybe I'm the only person. I don't think I'm the only one like that though. Like from my experience with talking to other people and just observing them, because if someone saw me in real life, they would belittle me more often than not. Because you know, I look Asian, I'm a small guy. I'm very awkward in society when I'm outside. You know, I have trouble looking people in the eye. All right, it's very difficult for me to do that. Um, I don't think I'm on any spectrum. Maybe I am. You know, maybe I have like Asperger's, like a little bit of Asperger's. You know, who knows? Maybe slightly autistic. You know, just like 1%. I don't know, but like, so people treat me like I'm stupid, right? But you know, when I'm online and people can't see how I look, you know, I can be more free to express myself. People treat me with more respect, or they act like at least I have something to offer. Whereas in real life, that I don't see that a lot, just because of you know how I look or how I act. You know, I lack a lot of charisma. I'm not very social, so it's kind of weird. You know, it's kind of weird that it works out that way. Although streaming did definitely help me to be more vocal. Like I can now hold a conversation with a complete stranger. It won't be like an excellent conversation by any means, but I know how to keep a conversation going now, you know? Because when you're streaming and you don't use a webcam, you always have to be talking to let people know that you're there. They'll just straight up leave because they don't want to watch a stream of just gameplay. They want to interact with someone. So, you know, if they don't see the webcam, at least you gotta let them know through your voice that you're there. Let's see. See, I never understood this part. Exporter, Arvory, profitable? Okay. Oh. But I noticed this trend. You heard all that I said? Alright. Thanks for listening. Appreciate it. Yeah, one thing streaming though, like I met a lot of nice people. It's the magic of the internet. Like these are people I never would have met in real life because you know you have to travel to other places, and then to be able to find these people, you have to be extremely lucky. But one thing I learned was like everyone I met has amazing gifts and talents given to them. They have a lot of empathy, compassion, and a lot of potential to be a huge positive change in the world. I don't think they realize that, but when I see the things they do, they don't realize that it's like a big deal because everyone always compares themselves to like the best of the best, you know? So like if you want to be a very simple example is if you wanted to be a YouTuber, right? And you're just doing games coverage and you're comparing yourself to Markiplier, of course you're not gonna beat him. You know? Maybe you can if you're lucky enough and work hard enough and work smart enough. But when you're starting out, you know, you're not gonna have a lot of views. You're not gonna have a lot of people dropping by, and that's okay. You know, that's you gotta start somewhere, right? But that doesn't mean that the work you're doing has no value or that it's not good. It's just that people don't know you exist. So it's this weird thing of always comparing oneself and other people to those that are like at the pinnacle of whatever their craft is. What is that? PewDiePie? Yeah, PewDiePie is huge. Like, you know, you're not gonna get to that level right away. You know, you're not gonna get to that level. So it's like when I see these people and they're like, wow, you guys are really good at doing this one thing, and they're like, nah. You know, they always downplay it, but like people are amazing and they have unlimited potential for accomplishing a lot, doing a lot of good in the world. That includes you, man, and anyone watching, anyone listening. It takes a lot of hard work and effort. It's gonna be very difficult, but I really do believe that every human being has the potential to accomplish something amazing if they want to. It might take a lot of time, but I think anyone can do it. The hard part is that it's not gonna be easy, you know, and it's gonna take time. I think that's the biggest thing. People want a shortcut, you know? People want a shortcut, but there are no shortcuts in life most of the time. If you're extremely lucky, you might find one, but it just takes a lot of time and effort. Yeah, I think it's whatever it is that you want to do. It could be something silly too. Like if you want to be the best juggler in the world, you know, you can do that. Might be very difficult, but I really believe that anyone can accomplish what it is, whatever it is they set out to do. Granted, they have enough time. Some goals are a little bit more harder than others. Like for example, if I wanted to play in the NBA, the likelihood of that happening is very close to zero, you know, because I'm very short. I'm like 5'3", 5'4". You know, Muggsy Bugs was I think 5'6", or was he 5'4"? Muggsy Bugs was one of the shortest players in the NBA, but he could dunk. He had extreme athleticism. It was insane. As I thought, there's no knowledge stones. Very weird. Yeah, I don't know. I think people don't. I think people give up too easily in whatever it is they're trying to do. I mean, you're gonna fail. Failure is part of the process, and it's very normal. You're gonna fail until you succeed. If that makes sense. So it's like you're not gonna succeed the first time you do something. If you're lucky enough, you might, but you have to fail a lot of times before you succeed. So people get disheartened after facing failure, which is normal. I feel very disheartened too when I fail at something, because you want to be perfect, right? Or it could be that you don't want to spend a lot of time on something. Either way, whatever the reason, failure is very disheartening. That's why I tell people, time is very precious, but I believe that whatever goal you have, I think you can accomplish it. But it's so hard sometimes, you know? It's really hard. Like, I have this grand vision of having a small company that makes everything: movies, books, games, TV shows, just live music, live streams, everything. I want a company, and basically what I want to do is people that want to express themselves creatively have a place where they can be hired full time with benefits, like a stable job environment where they don't have to worry about, am I gonna get fired? Am I gonna be able to make enough money? And like, I want to provide an environment where they can do whatever it is they want to. Not all the time though, because like, for example, if you're an artist for video games, once the whatever stage it is that you're working on, like let's say you're a concept artist, once the concept phase is done, there's not really much left for you to do. But if you have like a webtoon, you can go work on that until we have the next game. So it's kind of like rotating people through jobs or projects until the one they want to work on is available. So that's kind of one way to do it. Basically, I want to create a structure where people can do what they want to do and make a living off of it. Now, for that to happen, I have to make a lot of capital. I have to succeed myself, right? It doesn't make sense. If what I'm trying to do doesn't work out, then how the heck am I supposed to build something where it'll work for other people? And that's very hard, because it's like I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what to do sometimes. I feel like nothing's working, and it's kind of a little bit depressing at times. That's kind of the goal. I mean, I have more to it than that, but I'm simplifying it quite a bit. You want to pile of money? You need money to, achieve that goal. So I gotta figure that out. What is that sound? Oh, that thing. Okay. What is that fish? It's gone now? Okay. But yeah, you know, something I want to do. You'll leave me if that's accomplished? Of course not. I'll always be here. I'll always be here on YouTube, on Twitch. I might do a less, but I'll still be here. Maybe like if I died, you know, then I wouldn't be here. Or somehow my computer broke or my internet broke down, I wouldn't be here. But yeah, as long as I'm alive and breathing, I'll always be streaming and making content for video games. It's something I genuinely enjoy doing. It's not just because I like video games and streaming in and of itself, but like I like the aspect of being able to connect with other people that I would never have met before. There's one thing I want to do, like if I'm old and I achieve my goal and I'm retiring, the number one thing I want to do is I just want to go through my Steam backlog and get all of the achievements and finish every game 100%. That's a goal that I was working on before, but it was taking so much time that I had to put less time into it. But that's something I want to do. It'll just be me playing through my Steam backlog. Mostly harmless. So I want to show the world that I think a lot of businesses take advantage of people and they want to milk them for money, both the worker and the consumer. But I want to show that you can have a profitable business model while paying people what they deserve and treating them like real human beings and not just mindless robots, you know, like Amazon. I want to show that it's possible. And to show that you can do business right. Okay, let me see it real quick. I want to call it quits here. Gonna go eat dinner. I'm probably gonna play some Apex. I try to play Apex every day so that I can get better. I feel like I am getting better. I'm not at the point where I could play in Diamond, but definitely a plat player for sure now. Alright, let's stretch. There's a couple things I want to do. I really want a keyboard. I have the money, I'm saving, I'm waiting for the Roland FP30 to go on sale, because when it goes on clearance, it hit the $400 mark. So what they did was they refreshed the model, stuck like a X at the end, and now it's back to 800. I'm like, that's lame, dude. I'm waiting for that to clearance out so I can pick one up. Want to play piano. I want to pick up a cheap acoustic guitar. Go back to playing guitar again. Practice singing, because my singing is very bad. Oh my god, so bad. As I'm gonna call it later. Call it quits here. I can't talk right now. I need sleep. I haven't been getting a lot of sleep, so my words come out jumbled. My thought process isn't as clear as it used to be. It's kind of tangled up, so I have to struggle to untangle it and figure out what it is that I wanted to say. Anyways, thanks for dropping by, dude. Thanks for chatting with me. I appreciate it. Thanks for giving me your time. And yeah, I'll catch you next time. See you later. Hope life treats you well, and hope you have a nice weekend. Alright, me07 out. Catch you guys next time.